good. How are you, ma'am?
Oh, I'm also good. I'm also good. Thanks for asking.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, let me just check with Vaishnavi once. Okay, alright. Rama was there, right? Okay, maybe she's facing some issue.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let them join.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi Rama, how are you? Hi Vaishnavi, how are you?
Good evening, ma'am.
Hi,
Yes,
good
I'm
evening.
good.
Okay, fine, fine. Okay, I am starting. I think Rama is facing some difficulties. Let's see. Okay, so configuration. Sorry, I will start for your organization management. Right. Okay. See, simple maintenance I'm using. Suppose uh, for simple maintenance, if you have to create organization structure, then your transaction code will be TPOC underscore all. Fine. That transaction code you have to type here in this comment field and enter. This type of a pop-up you will be window you will be getting. See down, if you check, the status is plan version, current plan was set. Fine. So this type of status we receive when we start to configure any new organization structure. Fine. Suppose, as I was saying, that company had used earlier one previous organization structure. In that case, uh, if you go with the PPOS underscore old, you will be able to view that organization structure. Their plan version will be something different. Fine. So from that we can identify that that is something old, fine, which is not in use. Now see here, we don't have to add any code. This is all about your short text and long text. Fine. So here in this abbreviation you can see this is where you can use the short text and this is where you have to use the long text. Okay. Suppose the company I have taken, that was IBM. Fine. So same, I need the location. Let me open the transport first. Suppose here I am taking the short text and here suppose the long one. Then validity, I hope you remember, you have to take the standard one, that is the, okay. Then here you have the option, you have to go on create. So when you will create this type of a pop-up, you will be getting. Fine. See here basically you are able to see this ID. Fine, as your setting is on. Fine. Sometimes this kind of ID it will not be reflecting. Fine. In that case, see what are the options you have. Directly go to view. Fine. Here these two things you should be uh, it should be available in your organization structure. Fine. One is your this one object period on. So click on this. Automatically you will be able to see the validity what you have maintained, and this one here, this is reflecting as your key. Find this one. Okay. So your key should be on, the key and your these two should be on, key and your object period. Fine. Because when we go for the audit, these two things will be verified. Okay. Now see this number what you have received, this 8-digit number, this is the ID or code you can consider. As in organization management, your organization structure, whether it is your reporting structure, we don't have to use any code. Now as you know, SAP we cannot define anything without any proper ID. Fine. That is why this type of 8-digit number as in ID will be generated by SAP for whatever the object or whatever the entries you will be making in organization structure. Fine. So this is your company. As you know, company is organization unit. So here it is reflecting as O. Okay. And this is the ID of your company. Fine. Now, if you consider the locations, departments, they are also called as organization unit. So for each location, this type of unique ID will be generated by SAP, as well as you will be able to see the object type. Right? Now see here, this is if you have to create the location. Fine. Then select this ID first. Here you have the option to create. Go to create. This type of a window you will be getting. Here it is mentioned as create organizational unit. Right. So personal areas, whatever the location you have maintained, the same you should be maintaining here. Fine. Suppose I have 4 locations: Bangalore, Delhi, Mumbai and Chennai. The same I need to maintain here. Not with a code, any type of short text and long text. Fine. So suppose Bangalore, Delhi, Chennai and Mumbai. Fine. So I'm adding like this. Suppose this is uh, Bangalore. Then we have Chennai. And see, here you have this option only for 5 entries. Okay. If you definitely live when you will be working, you have to take care of many locations. So here is the option to increase your field. Fine. You can see here further entries option. If you hit here, more 5 rows will be added. Okay. Again, if you hit on further entries, more 5 rows will be added. So this is how we can increase the space. Fine. So as of now, I have only 4 locations. So for this, I'm maintaining. Here you have to add the long text. Fine. So suppose here I'm taking the long one. Let's say this is Bangalore. This is that's it. Then you can click on save.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, only 4 location we can maintain here, ma'am. According to the IBM company, we have maintain in personal administration.
Personal administration, whatever location you will be maintaining, all the location you should be adding here. Fine.
Or ma'am, I
So
want some more location add in organization structure.
yeah, that is what I have explained just now, right? Suppose if you select this organization unit, if you go to this create option, so here you can see 5 entries are there, right? If you have to add more, then you can go with the further entries. So automatically you will be having the space for 10. Again hit on further entries, more 5, like 15 entries you will be able to add. So further entries option we can use to add the space. Fine.
Ma'am,
Now,
this is affect our we have also declare, ma'am, in enterprise structure.
yes, enterprise structure, this is a continuation. Suppose in a personal area, whatever location you will be maintaining the same location should be available in your organization structure. If in personal administration you are having personal area, suppose you are having 10 location. Here
Okay,
also
ma'am.
you should be maintaining 10 location. The same location you should be maintaining. Fine.
Okay, it is
Now,
mandatory, ma'am.
yeah,
Okay.
because organization management is continuation of your personal administration. So
Okay, ma'am.
far whatever location, not only location, whatever departments you have maintained, everything should be available here. Now this is not fixed, also fixed in the sense, suppose initially you have created personal area for, let's say, 5 location, fine, and
Yes,
you have
ma'am.
added the sub area. Then it is possible that after some time, as I said, modification you can expect any time. So suppose after some time you receive some more personal areas. Suppose you have received some more 3 personal areas details. In that case, suppose you are, meanwhile you are in the organization structure window, you are doing the configuration for OM. Then you have to go to the personal area, add these extra 3 location there, and again you have to do the assignment also, like personal area
Okay.
assignment to the company code. Fine.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Automatically for these 3 location you will be having the departments requirement. Fine. Personal sub areas that you
Yes,
have
ma'am.
to add. Then again you will come back to organization structure. Fine. Suppose you are having more 3 location. Same process. Select your company organization unit ID, go to create, maintain here the 3 location, save. Fine. Automatically that 3 locations will be added under your existing one. So both the things you have to take care of. Fine.
Okay, ma'am.
Parallelly. But suppose you are in personal administration module only, you have not started organization structure yet. In that case, no need to take care of this organization structure. When you will be coming to this module, then you will be maintaining. But
Okay,
this
ma'am.
is based on your requirement. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Personal area, whatever it is, sub area, whatever it is, it should be same your in your organization structure. That is the must. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I have created 4 location like in personal area. So I am taking the same. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Suppose if you have created more than 4, that all you have to take here. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now for each location, see this type of a unique ID you will be getting. Fine. This is your organization unit ID. Fine. So as these are also organization unit, here you will be getting O, as well as suppose when you will be adding the departments, then also you will be having the unique ID, that is your organization unit ID, and O will be reflecting. Fine. Here personal summary also should be matching with your personal administration module. Fine. So accordingly we have to create. Let me see what I have created. Okay. Suppose first Bangalore I can see finance, HR, sales. Okay. Finance, HR and sales. So here also I have to add the same as of now. Right. So in that case, again you have to select the organization unit ID of the location for which you want to create the departments. Okay. Same option, this is the only option you have to create organizational unit. Fine. Same process, add the short text, add these long text. Fine. Real time when we work, we receive all the details what you have to maintain. Accordingly, you need to type. Fine. So we have finance, HR and sales. Okay. Suppose here I am adding, this is finance, short text I am adding, this is HR and this is. See, again these options are same. Initially you will be having only 5 entries option. If you hit on this further entries, more 5 uh, rows will be added. Again if you hit on further entries, more 5. So it will be always like plus 5. Fine. So as per this requirement you have to add. Okay. Here we need to add the long text. So suppose this way I am taking. This is HR use. Okay, that's it. Directly click on save. Fine. Automatically departments will be added under your location, and each department will have unique ID, and these are also your organization unit. So here it is reflecting as O. Fine. See, process is repetitive. What you have to take care of this validity. Fine. Okay, one thing I'll show here. Suppose till here you have prepared and you have come out of the window. Fine. Suppose in that case, if you suppose again you want to go to the same uh, structure where you are modifying the details. Fine. If you use the same transaction code, it will take you to the new window, because PPOC underscore old, this is for creating of new organization structure. Okay. In this case, you have to use PPON. Fine. See, go back from here or you can cancel it. Here now you have to use the transaction code for modify PPOM underscore old. Fine. Enter. See, just now I have created, so it is reflecting. Here basically it will show. Fine. How you will find out your organization structure? This is the option you have. Okay, structure search. If you click here, structure search, here all the options you will be getting. Fine. So this is the one I have created. So whatever you will be creating here, it will be reflecting. Fine. Double click here, this window will open. This window. Fine. And one more thing will happen also, that is your validity will be changed. See, this is not fixed. Fine, this is by default, it will always change. Suppose you have logged off, okay, and again after certain hours you are trying to access your organization structure, your validity will be always changed to the current date, like today's date. Fine. Suppose again if you are accessing it tomorrow again your validity will change. Fine. So always remember, before starting doing anything here, make sure your validity is proper. Fine. This is the option you have, editing period. First click here, okay, and check here what is the date is reflecting. Here also it will be showing you. Then change that. If it is something wrong or something else than your standard, change that to standard and continue. Then start your activity here in this organization structure. Fine. This is the most important part, because if you consider the audit, this is the this is the first object will be verified whether your validity is proper or not. Fine. Okay. Now coming to your Chennai. So Chennai we can check. Uh, Chennai I have IT and sales, right? Okay. So same you need to maintain. Again the requirement is same. Suppose uh, later part for personal sub area you have get the requirement for, let's say, quality. You have to add quality. So personal sub area you will be adding the code for quality, whatever you will be receiving, save that. Fine. Again come back to your organization structure, add that department as well. Fine. This is how we maintain this organization structure. So you have to maintain in personal administration, the same should be reflecting in your organization structure. Fine. So as of now I have IT and sales. So these two I am maintaining. Select your Chennai organization unit ID. Again go to the same option, create. Fine. So here I can add the short text, here long text. So this is the short text I am taking, and this is the long short text for sales. Fine. Here I am taking the long one. Suppose okay. Again options are same. So if you have to add more than 5 entries, go with the further entries. Again 5 rows will be added. Again if you have to add more than 5, again further entries. Fine. So this is the option which will help you to increase the space. Right. Save. So automatically under Chennai location the departments will be added along with the unique ID, and as you know the object is organization unit, so it is reflecting the same. Fine. So always remember, whatever you are doing, this is not fixed. In SAP nothing is fixed apart from the rules and regulations which you will be getting in time and payroll. Location, departments, holiday list, everything is modifiable. Fine. So, but yes, you have to take care in your organization structure if you are adding any location or department in personal administration module, that should be available here as well. Fine. Okay. Next for Delhi, IT and quality. Fine. So as of now for Delhi, I have IT and quality. So same department should be available here. Fine. So select Delhi Organization Unit ID, go to create and add the departments for Delhi location. Fine. So again I'm taking the short text here. This is your short text and this is your long. Fine. Here I'm taking the long one. Then click on save. Okay. So automatically departments will be added here. Again for Mumbai, we have finance, HR, IT and quality. Fine. Same should be available in organization structure. So select Mumbai Organization Unit ID, go to create. Here you have to add the departments for Mumbai. Fine. We have finance, IT and quality. Fine. Here I am adding the long text. Suppose this is finance or HR, IT and this is your, then you can save. Fine. So this is only for organization unit. Till here it will be same with your personal administration because there we have maintained till personal sub area. Fine. Then it will be changed in the sense, suppose position you have to add the other objects, position you will be adding, employees you will be adding. So from there it will be completely based on the organization. So you will be having the entire position list for each department along with the employee names. So accordingly you need to add. Fine. Till here is it clear?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, according to SAP standard, we select validity date from 1/1/1900 to ma'am 31/12. But ma'am, we create organization today, ma'am. Why we not select today's date, ma'am?
This is the standard rule you have. Like in SAP, as it is a standard application, so validity, suppose time and payroll also it will be same. The reason is nothing but suppose this validity is completely for how long your data will be valid in SAP. Fine. So considering that this validity is introduced, that whenever you will be maintaining data in SAP, that should be valid for n times, like unlimited times. Now why 1900? The reason is SAP has launched in the year of 1972. Fine. Considering that 1900 is taken and 49 is completely for your n times, like unlimited times it will be available. Fine. So this validity is for not the organization or not regarding to any employees. This is completely for SAP, that how long whatever data you are processing, that should be available. Fine. So this is a standard validity introduced by SAP. So that is what you have to use for entire OM time, payroll, everywhere. But yes, end user part, if you go, like when they create employee record, end date they are also using the same, like 31st 12/49 it should be. Starting date, as they are creating employee records, start date they will be taking as the employees joining date in the organization. Fine. But for
Okay, ma'am.
your consulting part, we are following the standard validity, like how long this particular data will be available in the system. Fine.
Okay, ma'am. Means that,
That is
ma'am,
the reason.
creation of organization unit we consider SAP standard date. But when
Hmm.
creation of employee record, the same date we
Start date,
consider, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
start date. Only start date will be employees joining date. End date will be standard 31st 12/49. Fine.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
We will log out. Give me 1 second. Okay. Fine. So same transaction code we have to use, that is your PPOM_old. Fine. Now go with the structure search. Here it will be reflecting. So this is the company I have created. Double click on that, it will appear. Fine. See. This is what I was talking about. This is by default in SAP. Fine. Every time it will be fetching the current date. So first job should be, you need to change the validity. Fine. Using this editing period, just change the validity to the standard one. Continue. Fine. Then it will be changed. My God. Yesterday I have informed them. Fine. Let's see.
Yes, ma'am. How many people are accessing this account?
The other person, maybe one more person is there. So basically they have given access to the single user. Fine. So if
Okay.
anybody else will try, then it will be logged off. Sometimes in servers you will be having the option, fine, that it will allow multiple users, like several users, to access
Yes.
the same. Fine.
Okay, okay.
That option is off. So that is why when the other person is trying to log in, we are getting logged out.
Can we tell them to unlock the
Yeah, I
second
have just
option?
informed them. Yeah, I have just
Okay.
informed them. Let's see if they are responding. I'll just tell them that at least uh, bring the other option so that other person also can log in. Fine, and
Yes,
we will not
yes.
be logged out.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. No problem. An entire configuration in this server, right? So that is the problem. Here we get another option. So again it will be logged out. See, if you next object will be your position, which department wise you have to configure. So for position here you will not have the option. See, if you suppose you select this finance department and you will go with the create organizational unit, fine. So this is not the option for position. So position and person, these two objects you will be getting here, fine. So click here in this staff assignment. Here you will be having these two options. This is for position and this is for person, fine. So until unless you will not hit staff assignment position, you won't be able to create, fine. Now random position I'm creating. So when you will be practicing, it's completely your choice how you'll be taking, fine. Suppose this is finance we have. So select this organizational unit ID, then go with the create position. Fine. See, this is the window for position. Initially, this field you can see position, it was not available. So that is why it is in the last. So instead of position, we had like jobs and the task. So we used to create job and task to define any position. Then task is removed, position is introduced, and then we stop working on jobs. Directly we are creating the position, fine. So here you have to add the position. So abbreviation is the short text for that position and the name will be the long one, fine. Suppose I'm creating one position called finance manager, so I'm taking the short text, and here you have to take the long one, fine. Suppose, fine. Now number of requested positions, you can see here you have to mention how many number of finance manager position you want to create or you have to create, fine. So I am going with one. Suppose I have one finance manager here, then you can click on save. This type pop-up you will be getting continue, fine. Automatically here one plus sign will be reflecting. If you expand, here you can see the object, that is finance manager, one position I have created. For that also one unique ID is generated and this is your S. Positions are denoted by S. Fine. Now suppose few more position I'm adding here. Let's say we have some finance analyst. Fine. Again you have to select the same department in which you want to create position, fine. So select this organization unit ID for Bangalore finance department, go to create position. Here you have to type the position name. Suppose I'm taking, this is the short text and this is the long, fine. Suppose we have five finance analysts, so I'll be adding the same number here, then you can save. Automatically 5 finance analyst position will be created along with the unique numbers. Fine. Demo server, we have the limitation. So for any department more than 10 position we cannot create, otherwise it will be crashed. Fine, your server can crash. So but real time when you will be working, how many number of positions you have, everything you have to add in the same way. Fine. So these position details you will be getting, accordingly you have to. So while practicing, you don't have any real time position, so pick anything, whatever you wish. Fine. Now suppose again for HR, let's say we have HR director, we have HR manager, let's say senior HR executive, HR executive. Fine. So same I'm creating. So select the Bangalore HR department. Again go to create position. Suppose I have only one HR director. So I'm taking the short text and this is the long, let's say. Suppose one position I have. So I'll take one and save. Continue. So one HR director position will be created. Fine. I am adding the position so that I can show you the reporting structure. Fine, so accordingly I am creating. Now suppose we have some senior HR executive. So select the organization unit ID for the department where you have to create position. Go to create position. Okay. Suppose I am adding, this is let's say senior HR executive. Fine. Okay, I'm taking from here. I can see this is available. Suppose we have 3. Fine. So how many number, accordingly you have to take here. Then click on save. Fine. So 3 senior HR executive position will be created along with the unique number. Fine. Then suppose we have HR manager. So select the same organization unit ID for the department. Go to create position. Suppose the short text is this one and this is the long. Suppose we have 2 position, I'm taking 2 here, then save. So automatically 2 HR manager position will be created. Fine. And I'm adding few HR executive. So select the same organization unit ID, go to create position. You need to add the short text and this long. Okay, I'm taking from here. Fine. Suppose we have 6, then you can save. So whatever number you will be taking, that many positions will be created along with the unique position ID. Fine. I'm minimizing this. Now suppose for sales we have let's say sales manager. Fine. Few senior sales executive and sales executive. Fine. Now select the department organization unit ID. Go to create position. Suppose I'm adding 2 sales manager. Suppose 2 I have. Save. Continue. Fine. If you expand, you can see. Now suppose senior sales executive we have. So select the same organization unit ID. Go to create position. Suppose this is the short text I am taking. This is the long. Okay. Fine. Suppose 4 I am taking. Save. Fine. So for whatever number you will be taking, that many number of position will be created. Fine. One more thing about your position, suppose when you will be getting the requirement. Fine. So specifically for organization structure, for position I'm talking about. So it is not that as per the hierarchy you will be getting the position requirement. Fine. It will be random. Reporting structure, when you will be maintaining, there you have to take care of the hierarchy, like who is in the topmost, who is in the next senior, who are the subordinate. Fine. So organization structure, while creating position, we get random requirements, accordingly we just add the position. Fine. Now sales executive, I'll be adding same transaction code. This is the company. See, if you will view, first we have to change the validity. And one more thing, in your organization structure unit window, positions or employee list will not be reflecting. Fine. If you expand, you will be able to see only organization unit. So if you have to see the positions, again click on staff assignment, then only position and person. Fine. Both the object will be available. Fine. So until unless you will not click on staff assignment, position or person, later what will be adding, that you cannot see. Fine. Now I was here. So sales executive also I'll be adding. So select the department organization unit ID where you have to create position. You can add the text. Suppose this is the short text I'm taking and this is the long. Fine. So, suppose I'm adding 8 position. Save. Fine. So automatically this much of position will be created. Okay. Now let's see Chennai, what are the departments we have. IT. Okay. Suppose here we have project manager, uh, test manager, test engineer, suppose few software developer, senior software developer and technical manager. Fine. Numbers accordingly I'll take. So first select the department, organization unit ID, then go to create position. Fine. So suppose this is the short text we have for project manager. Adding one position, save. Fine. If you expand, it will reflect. Now suppose few test manager I'm adding. So select the same organization unit ID, go to create position. Fine. Suppose hot text we have and this is, so these are available. Let me type. Suppose 2 I'm taking test manager. This is a problem, I will just add again. Validity. But the problem is again I'll be logged out. I think so. Let's see. Okay. Test manager I'm creating. So select the organization unit ID. Go to create position. This is the short text and this is the long one. Right. Suppose 2 I am taking test manager. Save. Continue. So 2 position will be created. Then I'm taking few test engineer. Fine. So select the same organization unit ID. Go to create position. Suppose this is the short text and this is the long. Okay. Fine. Suppose I'm taking 5. Save. So 5 positions will be created with unique ID. Now suppose we have technical manager. So same organization unit ID you have to select. Then go to create position. Suppose mm, technical manager. I'm taking this one short text. Long. Fine. Suppose this is also 2 we have. Save. Okay. Now let's say senior software developer and software developer. So select the same organization unit ID, go to create position. Suppose this is the short text and this is the long senior. Suppose so senior software developer. Fine. The short text we have and this is the long text. Suppose I have 3. Fine. Then save. And suppose few software developer also, so I'll select the same organization unit ID for the department. Go to create position. Suppose this is the short text and this is the long. Fine. Suppose 6 position I have. Save. Fine. So whatever number you will be taking, that many position will be created. Right. Next, suppose we have Chennai sales. Here I'm creating, let's say, sales distribution manager. Suppose this is the context we have. Suppose one position I'm taking, save. Fine. And let's say some market research executive. Fine. So select the same organization unit ID for the department. Go to create position. Suppose this is the short text we have and this is long. I'm adding 5, then save. Fine. Till here, is it clear how you can create position?
Ma'am, ma'am, you told me that only maximum position be 10 maximum position be create in any department. But ma'am, in IT,
Department, not, no, no. That is in the demo server, kind like not in real time. This is your demo server, right? Dummy server, if you take more than 10 or 20, sometimes it will be crashed. So
or
that is
sometimes
why,
like
yes.
okay, sometime.
So that
Ma'am,
is why dummy server we are not creating more than 10, but real time you should not have 10 position, right? Real time you will be having as many as employees, accordingly you will be creating the position. This is only for the demo server I'm saying.
ma'am, but in IT field you add more than 10 position.
10 in the sense, suppose for one specific, suppose
Okay, one
one software
specific.
development. Yes, yes,
Okay, okay,
yes.
okay, ma'am. I understood, ma'am.
For that, yeah, that is a instruction we have, but there is no guarantee, fine. But
Okay, ma'am.
this is how we get the information that do not add, like do not make it more lengthier so that it will be crashed, because if it is crashed again we need to wait for 2 3 days to get it back. That is why, fine. But real time, definitely, suppose if you consider one department is having 500 employees, so you have to create 500 positions
Yes, ma'am.
accordingly.
Yes, ma'am.
So that is the, this is the process. Whether you create one position or 500 position, the process should be go to staff assignment, then hit on create position, then add the short text and long text and put the number how many you have to create and save. And
Yes, ma'am.
but yes, real time situation will be very different. Like suppose we are maintaining the entire organization structure, right? We are taking care of the complete organization structure. Real time when you will be working, you will be having a team. And team, definitely we have the long one, like 20, 25 consultant will be there, because it will be divided. Consider real time how many employees we have. So that much of position should be created. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Considering that uh, requirements will be divided. Suppose you will be taking care of two departments, your colleague will be taking care of three departments. Right? So accordingly, you have to create the positions. If you have to add more, then the same you will be taking care of for that department, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
requirements will be divided. You alone will not be taking care of the whole organization structure or reporting structure.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Till here, try to practice.
Okay, ma'am.
Next year, Delhi and Mumbai, I will show you again so that it will be revision also. Then we'll go with the employee. Right.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
Okay,
I
ma'am.
will, fine,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
will share the document that is for the entire organization structure. Fine, like employees are also there. Fine. So follow till position. Fine, like tomorrow I'll show the employee part. Then it will be clear.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Fine then. And Vaishnavi, I have raised the issue. Let's see response. Accordingly, I'll follow from my end. Fine,
Yes, ma'am. Will to follow up for the same.
fine, fine, fine.
Yeah.
Fine then.
Thank
Tomorrow
you,
we'll
ma'am.
continue. So take care.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Good night, ma'am.
Oh, thanks for joining. Good night. Take care.
Good night, ma'am.
Good night. Good night.